Hi, Movie Explainer here. Let's start the video. This game is the initial chance to play so hard a few understudies moved immediately heaved endless beans. This relentless man out of nowhere showed up in the homeroom demanded playing the wooden man game with the understudies. Individuals who move will pass on quickly. A couple young men attempted to take off, yet the entryways and windows were undeniably locked. The powerful man pivoted and found them. Most of them were significantly more scared they wouldn't even come close to moving. At that point, the man with glasses out of nowhere saw the principles of the game composed on the rear of the strong man's head. Before the commencement closes, the game can become by squeezing the button. A kid hurried up to press the button, yet the transformed man unexpectedly turned around. The kid immediately detonated into beans. The young lady was terrified to such an extent that she shouted noisily. However, just half shouted and lost the sound. Just a single moment passed on. It's past the point of no return. They chose to take their risks. Individuals continued to rush up, yet the invulnerable man continued to turn around at irregular. They flopped consistently as the beans stacked up all around the floor. Just the man with glasses and Asuka were left alive. There was simply no time to spare. The man with glasses unexpectedly came up with something. He requested that Asuka utilize gymnastic moves. Step on his back as a springboard. He got around and raised a ruckus around town at the last possible moment. Asuka at last finished the game. The two of them murmured with alleviation. The man with the glasses likewise offered Asuka a go-ahead. However, the following second, his head additionally burst open. The main individual who endured was the person who squeezed the button. Asuka was unnerved. Be that as it may, he was going to run when the entryway unexpectedly opened. It was his neighbor Jae-hyang. She was the final straggler in his group. They attempted to call the police, yet there was no sign attempted to escape except for found that even the glass couldn't be broken at long last. Just a single entryway was open. This is the ball exercise center. Every one of the enduring understudies were accumulated here. The entryway shut. Consequently, unexpectedly, the ground rose a Goliath feline. The subsequent level starts. This feline, which is going to break the top of the house, playing happy music. The following second, it unexpectedly extended its neck and ate an understudy. The others took off. However, he moved with him. He ate the second one rapidly. The third one, Jae-hyang, tumbled to the ground, yet out of nowhere found a colossal ringer feline neck. There is, to be sure, a crate. Incidentally, the way into the subsequent level is to toss in the chime to end the game. 9 minutes left in the commencement. Asuka enlightened everybody concerning her disclosure. One of the top players attempted it with a b-ball. He scored effectively. It appears to be that the ringer is easy to toss and he gets the chime, spilled the ball handily, and afterward he bounces. The ringer made an ideal circular segment in the air, however, right exactly when he was going to succeed. Fortune feline connected and squeezed the chime. Nobody figured his hand may as yet move with a weighty blow. The kid crushed into the wall. The game proceeds with Asuka saw that he appeared to go after just the understudies wearing mouse ensembles. Everybody raced to take it off, yet the feline just stopped for a couple of moments, began to eat individuals again. This time it was Jae-hyang's turn, yet the feline out of nowhere halted. Asuka put on a mouse outfit to assist Jae-hyang with standing out. He truly turned into the objective of the assault, and in the mouse outfit he likewise comprehended the feline's words. He promptly got on the feline, has returned to assist him with stimulating the others. Additionally reached help the feline quit going after serenely. He nodded off. Yet, they fought about who planned to toss the ringer, expecting that only one of them could reside. Fortunate feline was awakened. This time, the feline killed 2 individuals with 1 melon. The kid took a gander at the b-ball skin and unexpectedly had a thought. He and Jae-hyang enclosed the b-ball and the chime by their garments just so the feline can't differentiate, yet Asuka unintentionally uncovered the b-ball. The feline grinned forebodingly and slapped Jae-hyang's chime away, yet figured out that something was off base. It turns out Asuka had uncovered it deliberately. He wrapped the ringer with the skin of the ball. It was past the point of no return for the feline to stop it, yet Asuka was really awful with the ball. The chime skipped off the ball outline and flew out at this crucial point in time. A wavy hair descended from the sky, got the ringer, and completed the dunk. Game over. Just Asuka, Jae-hyang, and Wavy endure. The feline out of nowhere let out a white fog. They generally missed out when they wake again. Asuka wound up in a weird put. The game is as yet going on. 4 dolls were singing a kid. They were playing a round of hankies, tossing toward the finish of the tune. They need to figure which doll is behind them. The kid surmises wrong. A red light comes from his temple. He abruptly became stunned. He started to follow the developments of the dolls and continued to Grovel till the very end. They picked another young lady. The young lady was frightened to such an extent that she was crying, lacked the ability to figure another red light. The young lady was controlled and divided her legs. The dolls pulled hard to the sides with a howl. The young lady was attacked 2 pieces. This is the 3rd level. Asuka awakened here at that point. The dolls were looking at one more young lady. Asuka chose to save her, assumed the young lady's position. First the melody finished. Asuka likewise neglected to figure the response at the name time. One of the dolls declared that the game was finished, yet Asuka quickly said the right response. The life-sized model said it was past the point of no return, except for Asuka took out her wireless. Incidentally, the sound of time is up is Asuka subtly recorded before the doll was deceived. Subsequent to speaking, Asuka, as per the voice and their position, promptly recognized who was behind. When the doll heard this, detonated, set up out of resentment, and a key dropped out. They took the key and opened the entryway. They went out and saw a kid being pursued by a horrendous doll. Seeing them, they ran over and took their hands. The doll promptly halted. Incidentally, this hall alone cannot live. When the young lady heard this, she asked Asuka not to relinquish her hand. Asuka grinned and concurred, yet the following second he saw Jaehyang, who was being pursued by the doll. He chose to give up and jumped and grasped Jaehyang's hand. Then them 4 came to a major entryway. The commencement showed up again. They need to accumulate 7 keys and 7 individuals to pass the level, yet presently there are as yet 3 keys missing. Then Wavy out of nowhere seemed. He assembled each of the 3 keys and killed the additional individual. 7 individuals together to pass the level, and the powerful a white bear is hanging tight for them. Truth or dare. This level is reality challenge, the same length as everybody comes clean. The game will be finished, yet up to 1 individual falsehood. You need to pick 1 individual to kick the bucket. The main question: did all of you buy into this video? The group was somewhat confounded. In any case, they raced to say they did. However, at that point the white bear abruptly became angry. Somebody deceived them. They began to think one another, blame each other. At last pushed a delicate kid out. The white bear straightforwardly a clench hand slapped him into a meat pie. Next question: did all of you give me a like? The group promptly said okay. The white bear is furious again. Why are individuals actually lying? Why is devotees are still not many? This time somebody began to focus on a young lady. She should lie. The young lady frantically shielded herself. She isn't lying. However, nobody trusted her. The white bear crushed the young lady with a slap. Asuka unexpectedly felt that something was abnormal. He understood that the white bear was lying. He was really the wild bear. The person who was lying was himself. Up and down the white bear gradually dissolves away. Subsequent to being found, shockingly, it was actually a major wild bear. Then the 5 individuals came to the powerful a Russian settling doll. Shaking body came out. Have you at any point seen a Russian settling doll strolling? It can likewise talk. The last level is find the stowaway. They are partitioned into 2 gatherings by drawing parcels. The one attracted as a phantom to get the excess 4 individuals simply take a gander at the face and get down on the name. In the event that you step on the metal can, you have gotten 1 individual. On the off chance that you can get 3 individuals before dusk, the phantom will win. Assuming that one of the 4 individuals kicks the stick, you can protect the captured individual. Be that as it may, there are explosives inside the can. The individual who kicks the can will pass on. The outcome is that Wavy was raised a ruckus around town, saw that it was him, and hastened away. Yet soon Wavy got the 2 young men. Jaehyang was likewise gotten while covering Asuka. Now just Asuka is let be. Wavy simply has to hold the container until the sun goes down. He will win. Yet, the forceful Wavy beginnings yelling to incite Asuka, attempting to drive him to come out. Jaehyang needs to prevent Asuka from coming out. Jaehyang begins yelling that she despises Asuka, etc. Asuka comprehends her sentiments. Following hearing this, he was not set in stone to get her out, so Asuka showed up in a massive protective layer to keep Wavy from seeing his face. Yet albeit the reinforcement is guarded, it likewise confines his development. Wavy effectively eliminates his cap. Yet when Wavy needed to step on the metal can, the body was enclosed by chains. Eventually it just so happens this is Asuka's arrangement. This shield isn't to obstruct the face, nor is it for safeguard, yet to bait Wavy nearer. Then Asuka hopped down from the palace. Wavy was nearly brought down with him. It Required a ton of work to pull on the taking covering just to observe that within as unfilled Asuka had moved up from the opposite side, similarly as Asuka raced to the metal can Wavy additionally broke liberated from the chain yet. Asuka kicked the canister away. The sun was setting at that point, yet the canister didn't detonate. The group is as yet befuddled. Minimal arrangement of kids seemed they said it was only a tad joke. Wavy, who had lost the game, was extremely furious. He gotten the doll by the neck and asked, "I was picked by God, how might I bite the dust?" Yet, the tether said it was only a game and didn't say that somebody could pass on, and afterward gave every one of them a popsicle. The 5 individuals who endure were feeling much better. They ate popsicles while watching the firecrackers. However, when Asuka and Jaihyang are contemplating the future with extraordinary expectation, Jaihyang tracked down his popsicle with death composed on it. That is the point at which the dolls showed up again. They said they had tried the insight, actual strength, and creative mind, yet there would one say one is more thing in the wake of saying that. A 4th doll sprung up, that is karma. Just Asuka and Wavy's popsicle had living words composed on it. Then the karma doll shot out 3 light emissions. 3 individuals just transformed into a touch of starlight. It appears to be that strength alone isn't sufficient. Karma is likewise significant. It was a major test, and the 2 survivors were on the god shape. The group underneath yelled, "Child of God, a heavenly messenger, and a fiend, the purported divine beings. What sort of individuals do they need?" Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel.